Hi guys, today we're going to work on our problem number 2. And for that problem, it states express 25 degrees Celsius as a temperature in Fahrenheit using the given formula. So I wrote down the formula that they gave us in the problem, and it's F equals 9/5 C plus 32 degrees. So with this given formula, it's going to allow us to change this 25 degrees Celsius here into Fahrenheit degrees. So we know that any type of temperature can be converted with this formula that they give us here. So I've already wrote it all out, but I'm going to walk you through it so that we can know what steps to take in order to change any Fahrenheit into Celsius or even Celsius into Fahrenheit. So using this and knowing what they give us in the problem, it's stating that C in our formula is 25 degrees. So then we can plug that into our formula like I did here. F equals 9/5 times 25 plus 32 degrees. So you may ask yourself, how am I going to do this simple problem? How am I going to be able to multiply 9/5 by 25? So we know that 25 is the same as 25 over 1. So when we do this, all we have to do is divide the numerator or the numerator by the denominator, as it is here, 25 divided by 5, to then get 5 degrees, or not 5 degrees, sorry, we can just get 25, or 5. So 25 divided by 5 equals 5, because we have to divide the numerator by this denominator in order to get that multiplication done here. So when we do that, we can then plug that in to this here, which is why this arrow is here, because we have to know now that we changed this to 5. So then I wrote the equation again. F equals 9 times 5 plus 32 degrees. So using our algebra and what we know that we have to multiply before we can do any type of adding. So that's why this arrow is here, because we know that we have to do what's underneath this line here to then be able to add that 32 degrees. So I rewrote it here so that we can understand it a little bit better and get a better read of it. And it says F equals 9 times 5, using our parentheses, plus 32. So with knowing parentheses, we have to do what's in the parentheses first to then be able to do what's outside of the parentheses. So that is a multiplication problem in the parentheses. That's 9 times 5, which then equals 45. We could leave it in the parentheses just so that we know, but then it simply equals a simple math problem, which is 45 plus 32. So now our equation is F equals 45 plus 32, which then we can add it and it will equal 77 degrees. So we have now converted 25 degrees Celsius into 77 degrees Celsius. So we know that that equals this in Fahrenheit. F equals 77 degrees Fahrenheit. So then, now we understand that this formula brings us to this answer, 77 degrees Celsius.